The military saints are warrior saints of the early Christian Church, Christian saints who were soldiers in the Roman army during the persecution of Christians, especially the Diocletian persecution of AD 303 to 313. Most of these saints are martyrs, soldiers of the empire who had become a Christian and refusing to participate in rituals of loyalty to the emperor, subjected to corporal punishment that escalates to torture and eventually martyred. The characteristic of the military saints is the depiction as soldiers in traditional Byzantine iconography from about the 10th century and, especially also in Slavic Christianity, while early icons showed the saints in classicizing attire. Icons from the 11th and especially from the 12th century, painted in the new style of tau upsilon pi omega nu mu iota mu eta mu alpha tau alpha I, imitating nature, are an important source for Byzantine military equipment of the medieval period. Veneration of these saints, most notably of St. George, also entered Western tradition during the time of the Crusades. The title of Champion of Christ was originally used for these saints, but in the late medieval period also conferred on contemporary rulers by the Pope. Significance. In late antiquity, other Christian writers of hagiography, like Sulpicius Severus in his account of the heroic military life of Martin of Tours, created a literary model that reflected the new spiritual, political, and social ideals of a post-Roman society. In a study of Anglo-Saxon soldier saints, J. E. Damon has demonstrated the persistence of Sulpicius's literary model in the transformation of the pious, peaceful saints and willing martyrs of late antique hagiography to the Christian heroes of the early Middle Ages, who appealed to the newly converted societies led by professional warriors and who exemplified accommodation with and eventually active participation in holy wars that were considered just. A similar development in the cult of St. Demetrius of Thessaloniki has been observed. Although always described as a soldier, depictions of him were in civilian dress for centuries until around the turn of the millennium, after which he is nearly always shown fully armed. The angelic prototype of the Christian soldier saint is the Archangel Michael, whose earliest known cult use began in the 5th century with a shrine at Monte Gargano. The cult of soldier saints followed the transformation of Michael into a Christian figure. The Orthodox military saints are on the whole more prominent in the respective devotions of the churches than the Catholic ones, especially as the military crisis of the Byzantine Empire deepened. They are usually shown fully equipped for fighting, unlike many Catholic military saints. The most important are St. George, St. Demetrius of Thessaloniki, St. Theodore the General, and St. Theodore the Recruit. It is noticeable that a historical basis for all of these is essentially lacking. Of these, St. George was imported to the West during the period of the Crusades. List of military saints. Iconography. Eastern, Western.